Hey guys, Chico, he provides. Miss Jerry is in Cincinnati picking up our daughter-in-law and two of our grandbabies from the airport. Have you noticed that there's a dryer in my living room? Yeah, there is. Here's the deal. I said on the last scrapping video I did that I was done scrapping for the season. So our dryer quit. And we've been on our debt-free journey. We've been budgeting. We've got our emergency fund fully funded. We've started a retirement fund. And, ooh, that washed me out pretty bad. And luckily for us, August is a 3-pay month. I think there's only a couple of this year. But anyway, it's all worked out. The dryer actually quit about 2.5 weeks ago, and we've cut back on, we've been more proactive about dirty laundry. We're not being as careless as we often get. So when we do get a full load, I wash it and I take it to the laundromat in town. I can dry it for $1 and bring it home. But I also know that it's actually kind of costly. $1 doesn't sound like much, but when you do it regularly for a dryer, it adds up. So we started looking online. I told you in another video about rolling rebates. Menards has a fabulous rebate program. So we started looking there, and here's the scenario that we're working out. We're trying to line everything up. We're trying to make this work. You've seen the videos about Lowe's. I can't imagine a scenario that would ever have me go back to that store and make a purchase. Lowe's is about 20 miles from our house, and Menards is about 50. But I've seen Lowe's customer service up front and close too many times, and I'm not thrilled with it. And Menards has always treated us well. So we'll drive the extra 60-mile round trip to get there. You know, an extra 30 up, extra 30 back. 100-mile round trip going up and back. So we started looking online at Menards. They're having an 11% rebate this week on everything. So we started looking. We found a dryer that was on sale. And one that fits our needs. We're a family of 2. Grandkids stay here from time to time, but we're a family of 2, and we don't need a lot of bells and whistles. We found a 6.5 cubic foot dryer on sale. I mentioned the rolling rebates. We have a rebate check for $19.96. We're going to apply that on the dryer that we're buying, and we'll get an 11% rebate on the dryer we're buying. The rebate check amounts to $46 and some change. So, but then how are we going to make this a better deal? I'm literally lining up all of my ducks to make this whole trip even better. So we're going to load up the dryer and haul it to the scrapyard on our way to Menards to buy a new dryer. So those few items that I forgot, like this old grill, it has long served its purpose. We gave, I think, $2 or $3 for it at an auction 5 or 6 years ago, and it's the bottom leg is broke off, or one of the legs. It's time for it to go. I missed a couple of items, and I got with my father-in-law and asked him if he had any scrap to haul off. He's always doing something. So he's took this old computer apart. He's a real mechanical guy, and he had some other old parts and stuff that he gave us. So we're going to load up all of the scrap, everything he's got and everything that we've got. We're going to load it up. We're going to haul it to the scrap yard on our way to the store. We're going to use our $19.96 rebate check to use on a purchase of a dryer that's on sale, and we're going to get an 11% rebate on that dryer. So my wife's on her way back from Cincinnati. We're going to load up the trailer tonight and bring it down so that we can get it, start loading the stuff on it. I've gone through our closet, had some stuff in there that I could scrap out, stuff I probably should have scrapped out a long time ago. But then there's one other thing that we're going to do to sweeten this deal. We're also, Staples, the office supply place, we're one of their members. We're in their rewards program, and we got a card that $10 off of any item that's $10 or more. So if there's an item that's $10.01, which I'm sure there's not, we'll only pay 1 cent for that item. And it expires on Saturday. So we're also going to go to Staples, and we're going to use this $10, and we're going to get a $10 free item out of the deal since we're going to be up there. So the whole thing's going to work out. We're going to haul off our old junk dryer. We're going to fill it full of small pieces of metal and some stuff like that. We've gathered up scrap from my father-in-law. We're going to haul off the stuff we missed last time. We bought a dryer on sale. We're going to use the rebates we've rolled in the past, and we're going to get another rebate check in about 6 weeks. It takes about 6 weeks. And we're going to hit Staples. So I think we've got everything lined up as good as we can. And I'll show you in the morning, or I'll show you as soon as I can what we've loaded on the trailer. I'll bring you along. I'll let you know what we've managed to, how we've managed to offset the price with the scrap that we're hauling off. And we'll go from there. But I guess the real point of this video is, one, this dryer is not a massive deal since we're on our debt-free journey. We do have an emergency fund, but it doesn't mean we're going to run out and buy the nearest first deal we find. We shopped for the deal. We waited till the money was in the bank, and we're going to do everything we can to save every penny. And we'll stop at the scrapyard, and I'll let you know what we got paid for the scrap. We'll go from there. If you guys like what we're doing, please give us a thumbs up. Please share the video all around, and it would really help us out if you'd hit that subscribe button and ring that little bell. Godspeed, guys. We're always so glad you come along with us on these sometimes wild adventures. So here's what we've got loaded up. Let me start with the dryer. This is the dryer we was using, but I've gathered up all the scrap on the place, and it's pretty well stuffed full. Got some scrap from my father-in-law, that old computer, and there's some other metal computer parts and some engine parts in the dryer. That is a grill that we bought a long time ago. I think we gave $2 for it, and we've had it for 3 or 4 years, and the part of the leg broke off. So it's going to the scrap yard. We had this in the shed, and while it's still usable, I've got a couple of the plastic ones that don't rust, so I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to show you this. This is a bag of brass shell casings. I got them all. It's probably about 2 or 3 pounds, 2 pounds. I got those at an auction. I bought a lot of items, and that was in there. I took them home. I knew they had some value, and now we need the money, and we're going by the scrapyard anyway, so that's going to go. We hauled off most of the scrap, but the other day I happened to come by this computer place, and they had a bunch of stuff sitting out on the curb for the trash man. And I carry a pair of side cuts in the van, so I pulled over and cut the power cords off of stuff. And then my father-in-law gave me some. So there's a bag of insulated wire. And I know I'd get more if I burned it off, but I'm just not worth it to me. So there's a few pounds of insulated copper wire. I'll take that. This is sheet aluminum. The hairspray that my wife uses is aluminum sheet, And then these pie pan things, we'll get a Mexican meal now and then, and they're in there. They come in that. So we save them and we haul them off. I got this out of the shed. It had an old car wash brush on it. And then these old street signs, but they were in a church that my wife and I attended a long time ago. I was involved with the youth ministry. My wife's brother was the youth pastor. My wife did children's church. Long story short, these wound up in my father-in-law's garage, and he's remodeling his garage, so we're going to haul them off. So they're aluminum sheet, and then that piece right there, I was walking for some exercise down my county road here the other day. Found that laying alongside the road. So, sorry about that loud bang. That's all going to the scrapyard too. It's not a lot, but here's the deal. We literally have to go right past the scrapyard to go to the store to pick up our new dryer. It only makes sense if we haul this stuff on our trip up, sell it, go get our dryer and haul it back. It will help keep our costs down. So we'll bring you along tomorrow, and I'll let you know what this little bit of scrap metal paid and how it offset the cost of our new dryer purchase. See you in the morning.
Alright guys, so we're here at the scrapyard and just wanted to give you a short video of what it looks like at 7:38 a.m. in the morning. And it is a hassle. You can already tell how you got to get in and out.
There's a line.
Yep. Alright, we'll be back in just a moment. Alright guys, so watch this. We packed the dryer full of metal so they don't want to get it off themselves. So we're gonna do a video as he moves it. Pretty cool, huh? Easy peasy, as Chico would say.
Alright, we just offloaded. And customer service was excellent this time. So that just goes to show that one guy with a sour attitude can cost a company business. I'm glad we came back. The three guys that we dealt with this morning, all top-notch, great customer service. So I'm glad we came back. What we had paid $23.75. There's the bill, $23.75. But we also, and the guys told me that brass, that basically everything except aluminum went down this week, and they actually expect it to go down further. So I'm glad I brought the brass. Wish I'd brought it 3 days ago before it went down, but you know. So anyway, they paid $23.75, which are going to help our overall cost on this whole deal. But we had a couple of old signs, and one of the guys that work here said, "I'll buy those off of you." Okay. So we weighed them, and it would have paid $2.59. The guy gave me $3. I got more than I was bargained for, so I'm good. So we actually ended up with $26.75, just hauling this little bit of stuff off on our way to go buy a dryer. We're going to come back again. We're going to show you how we work the deal at Menards as well. See you in a bit. Okay, real quick add in. We like to make every mile count. When we're going out of town, if there's anything we need to get it in that run. We don't want to make extra trips. So we're 50 miles from home, and we're driving right by a Sam's Club. My wife's we've let our card expire, but she's got a business card. So we thought we'd pick up a couple of items. And we did. First we're going to see if this is as good as Dawn. Dawn was going to cost us 10 cents an ounce. This cost us 7. We're going to give it a try. If not, we won't buy it again. Honey. We can buy honey cheaper here than we can in our town. $13.28 for 44 ounces, and it's raw and unfiltered. And I'm about out. She likes bacon bits, and we put them in our salad, and we can buy them. These at Sam's Club, these were $10.98, and we give like $3 or $4 for the little packs. So this was a good idea. More groceries. Wine, we don't drink a lot, but we drink a little, and we can buy it cheaper here than we can anywhere in our town. So we bought 2 bottles. We bought them at $6.28 a piece. They're $6.98 a piece in our hometown. And pecan halves, we shop at Aldi's, and you can only buy the smaller bags, and you pay 55 point some cents per ounce. And we got them for like 42 cents per ounce by buying the big bag at Sam's. That's our grocery haul. All of that come to $60.15. It's a little crazy, but we won't have to buy pecans for a long time, or bacon bits, and we won't have to buy honey for a year. So just want to show you, we got to make every mile count. We're headed to Menards now. Okay, for all of you that don't have a Menards, I'm sorry, but I thought I'd show you the outside. We love Menards, but they're only in 10 or 11 states. It's like a Midwest thing. So we'll show you inside, and we'll show you how this deal's going to work out. Okay, we got it home safely, and we got it unboxed. It's our new Amana 6.5 cubic foot dryer. We hope lasts a good 10 years anyway. It was built 2 months ago, 6/6/18. So it's not been sitting on the floor long. But let me tell you about the deal and how we worked it. This is a $497 dryer. It was a sale item, which brought it down $100 to $397. I've told you about rolling rebates. We've talked about it so far. We had a $19.96 rebate check that we used to pay on this. That was 5% of the cost of the dryer, and it was their money. It didn't cost us anything. So 5% of the sale price they paid for. So that brought it down to $377.04. Now we paid the full price, but we'll be getting we didn't pay for the $19.96. But we'll be getting $43.67 in a rebate check back in about 6 weeks. And for those of you that we're on our debt-free journey, that we're doing the Every Dollar app, the $43.67, when we get it, it won't actually count as income, but we will use that later in the year to buy Christmas gifts. Christmas gifts are in our budget, but that'll be $43 and some change that doesn't come out of our actual cash. So that brought our dryer down to $333.37. Of course, the tax man got his cut. Now, also, I showed you the scrap. We hold off $26.75 worth of scrap on our way to pick up the new dryer, and it is literally 1 block off of the highway. But we only spent $15.90 on gas round trip. So after selling the scrap, we're still $10.75 ahead on the trip after we calculate our gas. So you can also knock that $10.75 off. So we ended up getting our dryer for $322 and some change. A $500 dryer. So we work the program, we do all that we can to save all that we can and keep that as many dollars as we can at home. Guys, we appreciate you coming along. Hope you enjoy our new dryer. Hope we enjoy it more. Godspeed.